Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm 32 years old. I'm living in a shared dorm in Beijing, China. I'm single with no kids, no savings, and no full-time job. Today is the Dragon Boat Festival. I'm not going back to my hometown. I will just spend my Dragon Boat Festival holiday in the dorm. This is my dorm bed. I rent this bunk bed for 800 RMB every month. I choose to live like this to save money on rent. Right now, I don't have a stable full-time job. So I need to manage my daily expenses carefully. There are also several other roommates living in this shared apartment with me. Some of my roommates have gone back home to celebrate the festival, while others choose to stay here. I used to work full-time and save money, living a steady life just like most ordinary people. But in the past 2 years, I quit my stable job and no longer have a regular income or financial safety net. Now I have no savings left at all. It's not that I can't manage money well or spend recklessly. I had to use up all my savings to cover my younger brother's wedding expenses. I'm going to my younger brother's wedding next week. My parents have already spent all the money they saved their whole lives on the wedding expenses. But it is still not enough. So they need my financial support. And we still need another 50,000 RMB, approximately 7,380 US dollars. This is all the savings I have earned over 10 years of working. You may ask why I didn't say no. I could definitely refuse. That's why my parents spent nearly all their lifelong savings on my brother. They rarely invest money on daughters. As the eldest daughter, I am pressured to give money to my family. Otherwise, I would be judged as ungrateful and immoral. You may think that's unfair, and you're right. I grew up in a small village in Hebei province. I am the eldest daughter, with one younger sister and one younger brother. This kind of arrangement has long been our local tradition. But I still feel sad deep inside, yet there is nothing I can do. I can only try to live my own life. Later I plan to go to the supermarket to buy zongzi for the Dragon Boat Festival and cook a meal for myself. There are fruit vendors along the road. I usually buy fruit here because it's cheaper than in supermarkets. I'll pick up some fruit after I get zongzi. I often buy groceries here because they are cheaper than other big supermarkets. I can see zongzi leaves here. I could make zongzi at home. The leaves are for yuan. I still need glutinous rice and red dates, which will cost extra money.
我要买粽子。
这个8块，这个10块。还拍个照？
这是什么馅儿的呀？
枣的。是你们自己的。
蜜枣的是吧？
对。
多少钱啊？
红枣的，2块一个。
2块一个。
给我拿一个菜饼。
那我要2个粽子吧。
They have pre-made zongzi here for 2 yuan each. I'll buy 2 for 4 yuan. I think this is much more cost-effective.
炒菜的。行，买2个。
这是北蜜蜂，长又干净。
I bought 2 tomatoes for 3.4 yuan.
行，我要2个吧。好，谢谢。
3块4。
3块4。
小葱送你了。
哦，谢谢。
I also got a handful of green onions for free.
我买点糖。帮我称一下。
I went back to the fruit stall and bought some peaches for 4.8 yuan. I'm going to cook now. Several roommates are at home today. It's a little noisy, but I've already gotten used to it. After all, this is a shared apartment, so life here is quite different from living on my own. Living in a shared apartment has both good sides and bad sides. Sometimes it is lively, and I can chat with my roommates. But other times, it gets really noisy. Still, I feel grateful to have a place to stay in Beijing. It is already good enough to have somewhere to settle down. The kitchen is free to use today. Usually, I have to wait for my turn when other roommates are cooking. Now I've got all my ingredients ready. I'm going to make fried rice with eggs.
在哪有？太好吃了，今天好吃的太多了。
哎，节假日哈。
对。
嗯。
垫个布。
哇，干干干干干干干干。
That is my dorm life. Living here feels like going back to university. Have you ever lived in a dorm like this? Fry the eggs first. Then add tomatoes and stir-fry them together. Add some ingredients, and the dish will be ready. The zangzi is fully cooked. I also washed the peaches I bought. Now my meal is ready. Time to eat.
好尖锐呀！
不错不错，炒的很好吃。
Since it's a holiday, my roommates are pretty relaxed, so it gets a little noisy around here. The zangzi tastes pretty good. I used to make them with my mom every Dragon Boat festival. But they just don't taste the same as the ones my mom makes.
默默，你在那边跟人坐着去，我请你吃个饭，那边没位置。在这吃。
I've been thinking a lot about my brother's wedding next week. My mom called me recently. I need to book tickets and prepare an extra red envelope. I have so many things to arrange, so I'll go out for a walk to clear my mind. Now I'm outside for a walk. It's much quieter out here. There are many roommates living together, so the apartment can get really noisy sometimes. All the chatter always makes my ears feel tired and restless. At my age, most people back in my hometown are already married with kids, and they have someone to lean on. But I choose to live independently and rely only on myself. Ironically, my family now looks to me for support. To be honest, I am fragile sometimes. I also long for someone to depend on, and I often worry about my future. Still, I believe every cloud has a silver lining. Hard times are the biggest tests in life. I prefer to stay optimistic. Maybe this difficult period is just a turning point for me, a chance to restart my life. I don't have all the answers yet, but I keep a positive mind. I started my YouTube channel to share my real thoughts and life situation. It is my way to face my life bravely and a new beginning. I will keep trying little by little, and I believe things will get better eventually. Maybe you are also facing troubles and confusion in life. I share my real life story here, not for sympathy, but hoping my experience can give you some reference and strength when you feel lost. Next Tuesday is my brother's wedding. I will bring you more stories from the wedding in my next video. See you next time. Thank you for watching.